Good morning and happy Sunday. So, I'm Clayton Allen, the host of the Day Trading Plumber and founder of AllenFx. Sorry, it's a little early. I thought I'd get a jump on getting this recorded today. If you're new to this channel, I go through all the Forex currency pairs that we trade, all the majors and crosses, and I look for support and resistance zones on a daily chart. Now, doesn't mean we trade as soon as price gets into that zone, but what we are looking for in these zones is a high probability that price is going to respect support and resistance, and then we are going to look at a smaller time frame and look for confirmation before we trade. So if you got any questions or comments, if you're enjoying what I'm doing, or you got anything else you want me to do as you're watching this, throw it in the comments section below. I love hearing from my viewers. And if you haven't already, check out my podcast. I got a link in the show notes. So let's get right to the charts and get after it. All right. So I use TradingView charts. It's no secret. They are free and most traders use them. So let's go top down here. I apologize. I did not get this done last week as I was traveling with the family and did not get a chance to do it. But we had an amazing week last week in the currency markets and equities markets with this coronavirus scare that is going on. So we'll see some good movement. All right. So we predicted, you can see the week before we were looking for this pull. We got it. And we were looking for this dip. We got it. But price, basically reversed and now is just skyrocketing up. So where are we? Let's put our bullish area. If price gets back down to here, we're going to want to look. Let's get rid of some of this old noise here. And price blew through this bearish move zone that we had identified here, this former support. We did not get a confirmation of resistance, so now I like possibly seeing what price is going to do at last week, the prior week's pivot. So let's see what price is going to do here. I'm going to put an alert right here at 89,358. Ooh. 358. And we will be looking all right. Let's go Australian dollar, Swiss franc. So we did not see the same strength in the Australian dollar against the Swiss franc. Look at all this divergence. I kind of like right where we're sitting for a bullish. Obviously, Swiss franc is gonna get stronger if the dollar's getting weaker. It's viewed as a good safe haven currency. Look where we're at on RSI. So yeah, I mean, I'm already in looking for a bounce here. We may get a stretch all the way down to this S2 level. That would be a really good place to jump into and buy. I'm going to move this bearish to here. So if we start to see this bounce, it's not a bad play to see all the way up here. I'm going to turn this one red because we're already pretty much there. All right, Australian dollar JPY. What a week for the JPY. Let's get some of this noise out of here. So you can start to see we have a good support forming right here. We've hit it 3 times. And bearish. I'm going to go ahead and move it down to that pivot for now, just so we could see. Got a tight little range here. If we get price back down into here, I'm going to set alert for 69,501. I'm going to be wanting to buy. Yeah, I like that. If we get a push down, like I said at the beginning, it doesn't mean I'm just automatically going to buy if this alert gets triggered. What I am going to do, I'm going to pull that up to the front side. What I am going to do is look to see if we get respect. If we get a strong blow through that level, that will become our bearish level, and we'll look for a retest and be a high probable sell trade from there. But look where we're sitting right here. Price just, doesn't want to break this level. We had some attempts, but I'm guessing we're going to see price maybe fall all the way back down to this area here on the open today, and we might see some strength in the Australian dollar versus JPY this week, because JPY had a hell of a week last week. So did Swiss franc. So this one, I'm going to leave orange. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. So you could see we had a buy trade here. I believe I closed it out. And those of you that watch me long enough, I don't necessarily use these stops where I put them. But I think I closed it out once I got into a decent profit right here. So that trade is over. And price came up to R2 last week, and then we saw a good decline back down to its pivot. So what do we think this pair? I think we're in between these two areas. So I'm going to go ahead and put an alert right here on this support 04122 and see if we can't catch it. See if we can't catch this. See if we can't catch price if it stretches back down here on the support and catch a good buy trade. Like I said, I think the Australian dollar is going to have some strength this week just because it was kicked in the balls all last week. Sorry about that. Australian dollar, US dollar. All right, so we could see we kind of want to be bullish if price comes to this area again. And bearish, we want to start looking for bearish here. So because we have this trend line break, I'm thinking price is going to come all the way up here. So I'm going to set my alert right in front of this. It's 67324. Bam. All right. Turn that one orange. CAD, Swiss franc. Wow, look at the Swiss franc just kicking ass. Now, those of you that follow me long enough, you can see, I'm salivating looking for a bounce here. Obviously, I'm not bullish. I'm going to be bullish if we hit that last week's low again. I like it up to here. We have a really long, good. So if we throw a Fibonacci on this impulse leg, those of you who are trend traders are going to wait till price gets up into this range and try to trade this back down. Some of you, like me, are looking for this retracement and buy here and take your profit there. It's pretty risky with this coronavirus right now to be trading this buy trade. So I'm going to look for price. If it comes back up, test this area. So I'm going to put an alert right here at 71,855. 71,855. I'll be looking to sell from there. All right. Canadian dollar JPY. So look at this profitable trade we had on. You can see we took a sell from up here and took profit right at that zone. Big win. I was looking for it to bounce there. Obviously did not. Let's get rid of some of this noise in our way here. But I am bearish where we're sitting. Man, we broke this support. We might be getting a retest of that support. So I'd be bearish again right on that S2. Right there. I mean, this is a really tough pair. I mean, the Swiss franc is just kicking ass, or JPY is just kicking ass. Same with the Swiss franc. But we kind of rested right here on the support. But right here on this flash crash we had last January, well, 2 Januaries ago, we might see price get all the way down to there. So that's where I want to put this bullish. I don't think I necessarily want to be bullish, even though RSI is telling us to be bullish. I'm going to wait to see a retest. If we get a retest of this area, that will be where I sell from. So I'm going to put an alert here this week, 78,884. 78,884. Looking to sell. Bam. All right. Let's turn orange. Swiss franc JPY. The battle of the two safe havens other than the dollar. So you can see we took a trade here and good profit. So now, you know, price is kind of hovering into this support, bearish or bullish support zone. So if we get another pullback down to here, that's where I want to put my alert and take a good sell from here. So 111,791. Sorry about that noise. Scared the hell out of me real quick. Looking to buy. All right. Euro AUD. All right. So Euro had some strength last week. So sorry about that, guys. It's my MT4. So I like this. I want to get bearish again if price dips down here. We almost have this double top. So I would expect price to do this week. And if it does, let's just throw a Fibonacci on this impulse leg from last week. Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen a retracement for, you know, a good enough retracement yet. So this could come all the way back down to here, possibly the 0.5, this former resistance, and then that would be a great place to take a buy trade. So let's put an alert right here, 67189. Bam, look at the buy. Sorry, guys. Man, I'm struggling today. It's super early. I didn't get much sleep. Making excuses. All right. So you can see we took a buy trade and we got into profit and took the profit. And then we had this Euro Swiss franc run here. So I'm not bullish till right about where we're at. Let's zoom in on this a little bit. You can see we got a lot of fundamentals. Hit S2, kind of pulled back up. We have a lot of divergence. So not a bad time to get bullish on this pair. And I'm not bearish till these tops again. I'd love it to come back to this pivot. Love price to do that. So this one I'm going to turn red and watch right out of the gate here. And see if we can get this retracement pullback. Lots of divergence. Like I said, the Swiss franc is just taking off because that and the JPY are the next safe haven currencies next to the dollar. And with coronavirus causing some panic in the U.S. equities markets, you're seeing the dollar weakness. All right, Euro GBP. All right, so like I said, Euro had some strength last week. I'm not bearish till unless we hit R2 again, which we had this almost attempt at a double top. I would say I like where we had our bullish, but I kind of like this pair back down to that pivot. Did a continuation from there. If we use our Fibonacci tool, yep, that's the 0.5 at that pivot. So I would expect price might just go down right out of the gate because we had this almost retest already. Down to here, this would be a great place to take a buy. So I'm going to put my alert there, 85,192. There we go. Euro JPY. Battle of Titans last week, right? JPY wins. So, I kind of like where it's sitting. If we get a pull all the way back down to this area, you can see prices rejected it here, here, here. Made an attempt. We might see it another push down. Bam. And then that will be where we decide back up. Or it's going to push all the way down to that S2. So I want to set an alert right at the top of it. 118,562. And we're going to be neutral. So I'm not going to put anything there. I just want to see what price is going to do. If we get a break of this support, which very well could happen with the JPY, this thing could come all the way down to here, and we don't want to get caught doing what everyone's expecting it to do here. Let's leave that one red. Euro Nzd. All right, so we broke resistance. We're consolidating. We didn't hit R2 on the daily here. I'd say I would definitely get bearish if we get there. And I'm going to get bullish on a retest of this area. But I kind of like this pivot, missed pivot as my bullish area. So we very well could see a little bit of a push there. And then I'm going to sell from there. But we might just see it come straight back down to this missed pivot. And that's where we'll buy. So I'm going to put two alerts. I want to know if price hits 79,716. 79,716. And I'll be looking to sell. Bam. And then if we come back down to this pivot, 73,978. 73,978. Looking to buy. All right. Hopefully you guys can see that. And this one is orange. We're not there yet. Euro USD. Wow. This made some people happy last week. Some people that were short got stuck long on this support. If they held it, they got out of it. I'm not bearish. We had a small sell trade, quick sell trade last week on this pair. Right at the top, took the profit already. But I'm not gonna be bearish again unless price gets up to this level again. If we stretch this out, you can kind of see why. Right? But bullish. I'd get bullish again if we see a retest of this resistance. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'm going to be bullish if we get a retest of this forward resistance, which we're well on our way. We could see this thing go to the moon from there, especially if the dollar just keeps getting weaker with this panic or fear. Oh, let's move that up. But I like that retest. See what's going to happen from there. There we go. Let's turn this one orange. Euro Cad. Whew, look at that monster. But we're sitting right at what I would consider a great time to sell, right? Look at all this resistance. Price shot through it, respected it. My bearish zone would probably be right about, I like it right there. Or bullish, sorry. So I think it's a good sell to here. Then possible another double top or up to that level. All right. British Pound AUD. All right. I like where we have our zones still. Maybe pull that up. I think take a sell from here at least down to that. So let's put an alert right here. 97386. Damn. British pound, Canadian dollar. So Canadian dollar. We hit R2 and stalled out. So we might want to look at this right out of the gate. Let's turn it red so we can watch it. But we might get a rejection of price right here. Be a great time to sell. Let's get rid of that trend line. And, you know, we kind of have these two zones to play off of. This one's a little scarier because it could be down here. Let's just go ahead and leave it there. We had a trade last week on this pair where we made this small buy and won it. British pound, Swiss franc. All right. So we've stalled out on S2. And now we're going to wait to see if we bust through that level. I like it up to this pivot, this missed pivot right here. So I'm going to turn this one red because we might just get the bounce we're looking for back up to that pivot, and then we'll want to sell from there all the way back down to there. You can see we kind of have a head and shoulders pattern right here. Shoulder, head, shoulder, or shoulder, break of that neckline, a very predominant break. So we see a retracement, take a sell. Yeah, liking it. Liking it. British pound, JPY. Kind of the same thing, right? We didn't quite get all the way down to this S2 level. But I think we're in a good place for a retracement coming. Let's shrink that a little bit. Let's just move our arrows. All right, hopefully that makes sense. I'm thinking we're going to get a little bit of a retracement here soon, possibly down at this S2. And then this would be a great place to sell from right here, this missed pivot or this resistance zone right here. Let's make it a little fatter, cheat. But I like that. If we get a retracement back up to here, great place to sell. I'm going to turn this one red. Gbp Nzd. All right, we're kind of in this double top scenario going on up here, right in this resistance zone, right where price is at. I wouldn't be bullish till I start seeing price get down here, but I like this one right out of the gate as a sell. You got lots of divergence. I bet you if we quickly jump down to a smaller time frame, you can see we're hitting resistance. It be a little bit safer. Wait for a break line of this trend right here, the smaller time frame trend. All right, British Pound USD. Okay, so we had some strength last week in the British Pound versus the dollar. It's probably more dollar weakness. I wouldn't be long to maybe right here, but I'm seeing don't necessarily want to be bearish till we get up to that R2. So we're kind of in no man's land here for now. Nzd Cad. Okay, Nzd Canadian dollar got really weak, so I'm going to be looking for a pullback right about that area, and I'm not going to be short till up here. Let's just see where my gut feeling puts that Fibonacci level. Yep, right at the 0.5. So if we see a pullback, great place to buy from here. So 84,499. There we go. Nzd CHF. Okay, so price has come down to S2. Should be looking to buy from there. It's a little risky. And then missed pivot for a higher probable sell position if we get a pullback there. That's what I'm looking for. So turn this one red, because it might be a good buy right out of the gate. Lots of divergence posting. Decent pullback. This is kind of trade, if you do take this buy, you know, you don't have to put a really tight stop loss, but you need to watch it. So if it doesn't quite get all the way up to your profit target, you're in a little bit of profit. It's better just take it and then wait for the sell trade from up here. Nzd JPY. Okay, we are sitting right on a strong support level, and I wouldn't be bearish again until that missed pivot. Phew. All right, so let's throw some prediction arrows up to the pivot, and then maybe back down to that support, or to the moon. Could see this scenario play out. I mean, a JPY could be done. But if you look, it hasn't been this low since 2012. Some people are calling the recession is coming. And we're going to turn this one red because I want to see it right out of the gate. Nzd USD. Okay, we kind of bottomed out right here. Great place if we get, again, to look for buy. But you can see from our prediction arrows last week, we're looking for price to come up and go short again from up here. So kind of like it here. Price continuing up from here. Let's see what we get at that level. See what we get there. Take that one. Orange. All right. USD Canadian. All right. Our northern neighbors here. So we broke resistance. We retested it. And now it's to the moon. I was way wrong on my prediction here. Even though I did make profit on that trade. We entered a sell here. and it came down just a little bit, enough for me to get out, break even or very small profit. But now we have a break of this, a retest. I'm not bearish till up here, and I would be bullish again if we get a retest of this pivot. But I'm guessing prices going to here. A little scary to do the buy right now because you're hitting these resistance areas. But if we get a pullback down to here, it'd be a good time to look for a buy. So 33,610. Looking to buy. Bam. USD Swiss franc. Look at that, mama. All right. We don't even have S2s down here. But we're in this zone right here. So if we get a pullback down to this, good, I'm going to look long. And then right at forward supply or support. So if we zoom back in, it's not a bad thing to be looking long. If we jump down to a smaller time frame, get a little bit of a pullback, we might get a double bottom here. So that's why we want to look long at 93,185. But we also don't want to get stuck in a breakout, breakout of that level. So just got to be confident in your system here. USJPY, kind of the same thing. I'm not bullish quite yet on it. I kind of want to see price, if we get a double bottom right here at 104.923, 104.923, then I'll look to buy. And that wraps it up. We'll take a quick look at the Mexican peso. Wow. Good time to short, if you ask me. Back down to this pivot. However, I don't trade this pair, but I have a lot of friends that do. Yeah, I mean, this would be where I have my bearish zone. So good time to enter is right on the R2 for those of you that set buy limits, and then I'd be bullish again on that pivot. All right, so that wraps up this week's Sunday setup. Sorry it was a little choppy and not flowing quite like I like it, but I got up extremely early today and now I'm making excuses. But don't forget to hit like and follow and subscribe if you want to catch every one of my videos. I'm working on some really good stuff, some more training that I'll be putting here on YouTube. All right, have a great week. Finish the weekend strong, and let's go make some money together this week. All right. Over and out.